topics.
As you go into work today, don't allow anyone to steal your joy. Lift your head up high and know that God is with you.
Inspirational stories and personal testimony set out to change the world.
My wife and I are expecting our first child. I'm going to be a father.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning on this Thursday, October 24th, 2019. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you. Wow, I cannot believe it. It's a Throwback Thursday, Halloween week. Halloween Thursday, Throwback Thursday. I'm going to take away, if you guys don't mind, the spooky part of it and give tribute to my mom. Yes, my mom's birthday is today. We'll be celebrating it later on today. So I just wanted to give a Halloween story, throwback story, since we are on the Thursday edition. But instead of a spooky Halloween story, it'll be a Throwback Thursday Happy Birthday tribute story, Halloween style. Folks, welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel. I hope you're enjoying your week, and let's get started. Folks, as long as I can remember, Halloween was always fun. I was never really a candy eater. So even though I would go out and pick up candy like everyone and all the kids in the village and the towns that we live in, excuse me, I was not really crazy about the whole candy part. For me, it was just dressing up like someone, whether it was a superhero, whether it was, I can remember being Mr. T. I was a ninja one year. I remember being the ultimate warrior. I remember being a skeleton with an army fatigue outfit. I mean, there was many things that I chose to be. As I got older, I dressed up like Michael Myers to scare the kids on my street. I got dressed up like Jason. I dressed up in so many different costumes. This year, I have the honor and the privilege of taking my daughter out for Halloween. So where am I going with this? Well, as long as I can remember, my mother always took myself, my two other older brothers, and my sister, our Eric, Lee, and myself. We would always go out trick-or-treating. And my mom, would always take us out. We would go from the beginning all the way to the very end. We would cover pretty much half the town, and we would have such heavy bags. Back then, they don't have the things that they have now. And a lot of us really didn't even use pillowcases then. We just used these bags from shopping centers or Halloween bags that your school would give you. That's right, schools would actually give you the Halloween bags. And I remember, of course, they used to say, you can't eat the candy. And, of course, I'm sure they do it now. You can't eat the candy. You got to have your parents inspect it. So I remember one specific year in particular. I was dressed up like Mr. T. That's right. That's how far back I go. Mr. T from the A-Team. And I remember, wearing my mask and walking, and my mom, sometimes getting ahead of me so that she could watch me walk with my bag. And I remember falling. There was like this ditch that I didn't see. It was dark, obviously. And I fell. And I remember when I fell, I started to cry. And my mom picked me up. And when she picked me up, she said, "It's okay. It's all right." And I was worried about my outfit. I was worried about if other kids saw me. And she just said to me, "Don't worry. It's not a problem." She says, "Every kid falls. Just go over there and get this next house. I think they have the best candy." And I just remember her making me feel better. Her making me feel less embarrassed. And that's what moms do. That's what moms do. They are always there for you. There's nothing like a bond between a mom and a child. And I'm seeing that firsthand as being a father. My mom has always been an inspiration to me. She's always done all that she can to make sure that she backs me up and supports me in everything that I've ever done. And for that, I say thank you, Mom. I just wish you nothing but a beautiful day and many blessings and many years to come as we continue to celebrate you And I can't wait to see it tonight. I got a nice present for you, and one that I think you're going to like. So I'm going to tie this into a throwback story for all of you, because obviously that's about my mom. And, even though it's nice, you are on this show because you want to hear another throwback. I remember being young, and it's really more about the candies and everything. Since we're 1 week away from Halloween, rather than touch base on it on Halloween Day, I just can't understand some of the things that do occur on Halloween. For example, a lot of people out there try to play pranks on children by putting candy in certain things and certain objects inside of, candies. Folks, if you're out there and you're thinking about those things and you do listen to the show, let's not do that. Let's let these kids have a great time. Let's allow these children to be who they want to be on this special day. And a lot of people always ask me too, as somebody who is a person of faith, why do you celebrate Halloween? And that's something that could be easily looked at in so many different ways. For me, it's a day to celebrate and be somebody that, that maybe you inspire to be. Maybe dress up like a superhero. Maybe dress up as somebody that you think you can be in the future. I mean, a lot of people dress up as doctors. And there's nothing wrong with that. The key factor is just going out and having a good time, spending time with your loved ones, spending time with your parents and your friends for 2 hours as you walk your streets. And I consider it just like when you're at church, when they say, share the peace of Christ with you, and everybody walks around and they shake each other's hands. Use that to your benefit. As you're dressed up, say hello to your neighbor, the person that you probably don't ever talk to on a regular basis. Thank them for the candy. And most importantly, have fun. Have a great time, because that's the key thing. We all will wake up the next day and say, wow, what am I going to be next year? What am I going to dress up next year? Did I have a very good time? I remember a situation when I was a kid, when I was giving out candy. This is the story right here, as I rambled, sorry. There was a story this year, a couple of years ago, when it rained on Halloween. And it was sad because kids, still ventured out. And unfortunately in my town, they don't give a makeup day. So if it rains, that's it. But there were kids out there trying their best. I was dressed up like Michael Myers. If anybody who know who Michael Myers is, he is the serial quote-unquote killer in Halloween the movie. I dressed up like him, and I was known for dressing up like that on my house because everybody comes over and they see, hey, is Michael Myers coming out this year? And one year, because it rained, I was giving out candy from the inside of my house. So at one point, it was close to the ending of the actual Halloween giveaway, candy giveaway. I thought that all the kids were not coming because it started to get a little bit heavier with the rain. And at one point, the door started to knock, and I said, wow, I can't believe it. I almost had all my costume off. So I quickly got dressed up, and I jumped into my jumpsuit, got my mask on, and I rushed to the door, and I opened it so fast that I didn't realize that who was going to be on the other end of it. It was a young little girl. And I guess because I was so fast to open the door, she looked up at me and was like, are you going to hurt me? And I felt so bad. I literally ripped off my mask. And I said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, this is just a mask. I felt so bad. I literally walked over to my bucket. Whatever was left in that bucket, which was pretty full, I dumped it all inside of her bag and said, Happy Halloween. So, be careful what you do out there. Don't scare too many kids. Have a good time. And the key factor is remembering and believing that there are many people out there that are celebrating this day because, and quite honestly, it's a day to get away from your ordinary life and just try to be somebody different. Try to be somebody that you either inspire to be or wish you could be. So, religion or not, it's a fun day. Our church does a chili cook-off. We invite the community to come up and have chili. We feed the community. Make it something positive. Because I think this is what this week has been with our show. Positive. Folks, I hope that you have a great day today. Very different type of episode today. And Mom, again, I love you, and I am so happy to be your son. I just wish you a happy birthday. I cannot wait to see you tonight. And to everybody else out there, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I will be back on the air tomorrow live at 7:30 from my home because I am off this Friday. So God bless you. Have a great day. And don't forget to have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.